Thank you so much.
I'm Leslie Mojica, Manager of Supporter Relations. We're at the warehouse right now in Pilsen with some members of Sector Latino supporter group who are painting the tifo for the home opener this weekend.
My name is Edith Lopez and I am a member of Sector Latino. What draws me to support the Fire is that the city of Chicago and the team itself, the Chicago Fire, are such pioneers of the sport in the United States. And to be able to be a part of that and to continue that legacy of pioneering supporter culture in the city, to me it's still such a privilege and honor to be able to do that with the overheads, banners, music, and it's something that people see all around the world. Sector Latino was founded in 2005 by a group of high school friends. It just grew from there. It's called Sector Latino because it really is that barra style that you see in South America. Well, the Fire was one of the first teams to have a barra style supporter group. I know the banners may look a little unimpressive right now, but they do really come together at the end. But right now they look a little small because you're only seeing 10 by 10 feet, but they'll really be 50 feet long and 27 feet wide. This one has to be our biggest, I would say, in I think 10 years. I want to say over 10 years. If you want, yeah, but it's not that big a deal. We did a overhead last year at the end of the season, and to see the joy on people's faces as it goes up is so rewarding, and it makes me feel very lucky to be able to do something like this. That's what we want people to feel when they go to a Fire game. We want them to feel as happy as Sector Latino feels to be there and as excited, and so that the next generation comes along and they make bigger and better.
I've been involved with supporters now with Chicago Fire for 3 years. We provide lots of resources to our supporters groups in terms of locations for them to come and paint their tifos, do tracing, band practice, anything that they're needing. They're more than welcome to come and ask for resources and see how we could help.
Working with the Fire liaisons has been really great, and to be able to have somebody like Leslie who's always available, who's bilingual, who's very accommodating is really great, and to have the Fire dedicate the resources and the staff for that is, to me, a step above and beyond.
My name is Nate Cubetta. I'm in Sector Latino, which I've been a part of since 2018. Well, one of the mottos of Sector is En las buenas y las malas, which is something that we take great pride in supporting the club through the good and the bad. So I think for really the core members and the people that truly embrace what it's all about will be there in whatever conditions and whatever trials and tribulations the club might be going through.
What supporters are looking for this year is for the team to be competitive. But if I speak just as someone in Sector Latino, I can say that we know we're going to be champion again. It's a matter of time for us. So most of the songs we'll sing in the stands and chant are calling for the team to lift the cup again. So the situation isn't so dire as it may be for some fans who do get very frustrated with the results or with the standings. But for Sector Latino, our motto, our entire ethos is to endure, stick it out, and that's why we have a phrase called aguante, which basically means endurance. If you look at it up close with banners, you'll think oh, that looks messed up, but when it's up from afar, it'll look perfect. And I really hope people like it, because we really liked it. It's something we've been wanting to do for a while. Before you know it, it's kickoff time and everyone's singing, clapping along. And to me, that's what I'm looking forward to, just the routine, the process, getting back in it.
That's all you. Both of you. Man.
That's it. If you want the blooper reel, get this guy right here.
Heads up. So we're at Hornet Park. We do a pickup every Sunday, 10 to noon. We're really trying to build pickup games around the city. Yeah, these mini pitches are a game changer, places for people to play soccer for free. So we're accessible to everybody that comes out here of all skill levels. We have people that come out here that never played soccer before, and everybody kind of welcomes them in. So it's just about community and having fun and being welcoming and growing the game. So I started the Red Line in 2018, just a bunch of guys that hadn't really found a place amongst the support groups that were already there. And at that time, it was really Sector Latino doing good work in one corner of the stadium. Not a lot of organized stuff elsewhere. Originally gonna run buses out of a bar called Reggie's out towards what was then Toyota Park. So that's what we focused on, was transportation out there. We wanted to try and help. I just put a call out into Facebook on all the soccer fan friends I knew, and 7 of us that started. So every year since, we kind of doubled. So we're at like 65, 70 members now, and trying to keep growing that as we go. We really wanted to be a group for all of Chicago and to do things north and south in a way that most other groups and soccer organizations in the city don't do. Most everything's clustered on the north side, so we really wanted to tie ourselves geographically to a north-south approach to how we operate. I became a Fire fan over time. I used to run the Chicago chapter of the American Outlaws here. Getting more and more into Chicago soccer, it was just inevitable. If you're a soccer fan and you're in Chicago, you gotta support the professional teams, you gotta support the local teams. Maybe I'm just like naively optimistic, but I actually think that the team's in a better place than most people think right now. The new ownership is investing in the team the way the team needs to be invested in. Even though we didn't have success last season or the season before, I see where they're going. Eventually, you keep making those moves, you keep signing players, you should be able to build a winning team. I'm just kind of beyond the days of assuming we're gonna be bad, ready to just kind of see us put together a good team for once. The Fire front office is doing a lot of good things for supporters and for the organization as a whole. I think it's time for the supporters to step up and create something special in the end that everyone can be a part of and everyone can be proud of, can participate in. So I think it's time for us to step up.
What up, my peeps?
Squad's rolling in.
Just day one.
So warm.
Morning, guys.
Morning. Woo, let's go. I'm Megan O'Keefe, and I'm the team digital reporter for the Chicago Fire. And today we are out at SeatGeek Stadium, and it's March 3rd, which means tomorrow is March 4th, and it's our big home opener at Soldier Field against NYCFC. The team's really excited, and they're putting in the final preps for the big game tomorrow.
Time on your own, guys. Any mobility, dynamic stretch that you want.
We got Rafa Shihos holding it down in the back as our captain this year. He was captain last year. He was also new to the team last year. So he came in with a ton of confidence because he has huge experience coming from the Bundesliga, played against top talent from all over the world, and he is just so solid in the back, and he's one of those players where you see him get the ball and you kind of feel a little bit more at ease and calm because you know that he's going to connect that pass, he's going to find the right play, and I think he's a really good balance for a player like Carlos Terán or someone in the back that has that sort of speed and quicker play. But Rafa just brings huge leadership in the back and leads by example. Obviously we're a team with a lot of young players, a lot of young talent, but having a player like Rafa out there helps elevate that confidence and really bring some calmness and composure to the team when they're out in the field.
Not me today. Not me.
So one of our wingers, Chris Mueller, he was also new to the team last year, but he's another player that brings a ton of experience. He played overseas for a while, he played for Orlando for a bit, but now he's back in Chicago, which is where he's from, which is really cool. You can just tell he's so motivated out there. I think he's a really fun player to watch. He likes to take defenders on, the type of player that Ezra wants to see, drive inside. He's fancy with his footwork, so he's a lot of fun for fans to watch. And I think with Chris, what I find so interesting is his mentality off the field too, and I think that stems to the entire team. He's super introspective, he loves to journal, he loves to meditate, but you can tell how that applies to his play out on the field. He is very calm on the ball, so it's interesting how he brings that mentality off the field onto the field in his play. Just one question. Oh, Chris too, yeah, we need you. Yes. This is for the documentary. It's just one question for each of you. Do you want to do them together? Aside from a win and a scoreline, what is success to you guys tomorrow?
Aside from a win?
Yeah.
I'm so happy that
I just really want to win, man. We just really want to win. I think that that's the ultimate goal, and I don't think anything else can really be seen as a success. I think we want to come out obviously strong, but and start the season positive. But nonetheless, we have to get 3 points, make a statement for everybody who's doubting us.
Yeah, Rafa, how does the team feel as a whole going into tomorrow?
I think we're prepared, we're ready to go, and we want to show the people that we are ready for the whole season. We know it has to be a special season, and yeah, we want to show it tomorrow.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
I've been a fan of Chicago Fire, I think, since they were founded. Brought all my crew, all my kids. Soccer has been in my life for years and years. I'm bringing the new generations to recognize what Fire is about, and they just keep on going. Fire will never give up, and their fans will always be there for them.
We got burgers right now on the grill. We just had some skirt steak. Recently, we have a family friend on the team, Brian Gutierrez, so we come here to support him.
Been a Fire fan since 2013, coming to all the games. Introduced both of these guys to it.
SeatGeek Stadium was my first game, you know, I've been there.
First time being season ticket holders this year. Been doing it enough. Love the environment with Sector Latino.
Usually Sector Latino's normal tailgate spot is directly above here, but due to the rain, we're down below. Today we have Pollo Negro, which is a taqueria from Burbank, Illinois. It's actually a friend of one of our members, Angel. So they came out today, and they have quesadillas, tacos de asada, and tortas.
Chicago Fire is the best team. That was the first team I ever saw play. They were kind of my idol. When I saw the team play, I just wanted to play soccer. That's how I got this ball.
So even in weather like this, we still got a decent crowd. We've got, you know, some great music, great beer, great people.
We're in a South Lot, Soldier Field, tailgating. Excited to get back in. Chicago soccer, drink some beers, sing some songs. We really leaned into tailgating this year. It's kind of our first year fully tailgating here versus being at a bar beforehand. So we got our flags up, we got the music going, we got the kegs. What we really look forward to in the tailgating is just hanging out. You know, when we're in the section, we're all pretty committed to putting our voices towards the players in the field, and it's not really conducive to conversation. So here's the part where we get together, hang out, meet new people. This is where it all kind of comes together beforehand.
I keep coming back because the people I meet here are so good, and people like yourself and so many others that work for the team seem to be so friendly. The players are so receptive of the fans. I know the play on the field is going to come. I believe in Ezra Henderson a lot. He's my favorite coach out of the, I think, 4 I've dealt with since I've been a fan, and I believe in this squad, and we're going to get it done this year. We're going to be in the playoffs, and with the new system, we're going to host a playoff game at Soldier Field this year.
Go Fire! Go Fire! 3 points! Come on!
All right, well, we started setting up for the banner around 4:30, and it was like riding a bike. It was like being back at it was awesome. It was amazing. When we saw the rain, we had 2 options. It was either delay it for another game or just go for it. And with Sector Latino, we're always going to go for it. We always want to set that banner up, and this is Chicago. Weather can be unpredictable, weather can be extreme. Today is actually a nice day in my opinion, so I'm really excited to see this banner go up. I can't wait for kickoff, and it was really awesome being back in the sand setting up like before. But win or lose, we're here, and it's gonna be awesome.
Incredible atmosphere here in Chicago, Illinois. Soldier Field, the venue, as the Fire take to their 2023 campaign.
First ball, 50-50 ball, we win it through. We win it. Every challenge, guys, we come ahead and our All right, guys, we've talked about it, all right? Really, really good preseason. Very, very good week of training, all right? Let's put it all together out here. Remember, it's got to be together as a team with very, very, very positive, everything positive. We know that we're at home, this is going to be our fortress, and it starts tonight, all right? That mentality from the start.
I'm excited to prove all the haters that we are back. Chicago Fire is back, okay? We've been working hard the whole preseason. If we stick together, we can achieve all our goals, okay? But we have to stick together and stay positive no matter what's gonna happen, okay? Guys, it's our stadium, it's our city. Let's fight!
Let's go!
Fire on 3.
1, 2, 3! Fire!
To coordinate all of them, but otherwise I think it looked great. It was really awesome.
We're all set for kickoff and we are underway from downtown Chicago at Soldier Field. Beautiful delivery toward the back post and it hits the post. Sensational cross, it may still be there, and a fabulous save. Spencer Ritchie equal to it from distance, but New York City FC so close to an opening goal here at Soldier Field. Oh, chance here, Shabilko. Kasper Shabilko still has it, back inside, shoots! Just over the bar. What a glorious chance that was for Chicago. Sloppy play with a false kindly now for Gabby Pereira. Oh, what a goal! What a finish!
And a finish there for NYCFC to get on the board here in the 40th minute.
Martin's in the way. Falls kindly. Jimenez!
That would have been quite something. I mean, it didn't miss by much. On the back post, he's asking for it.
Shaqiri takes, looks for Kai Kamara, finds him, Kamara back across goal, falls kindly, the strike is a good one! It deflects in, and Chicago are level in the 75th minute. Herbers with the hit, and the crowd go wild in the Windy City.
And Herbers, what a strike! Yes, it takes a deflection off of Talis Magno. But at the end of the day, who's to say he wouldn't have found the back of the net anyway? He put everything in it all the way through it. Chicago gets one back here, 1-1.
The crowd are willing Chicago forward. The outswinger, it's a deep one. Back across, goal! What a chance! It's there! But it's not going to count. The offside flag is raised.
Sounds like they're still having a conversation, but...
What will the decision be here on that play? Offside, yes, it is confirmed. End to end, a frantic match. And both sides will feel that they could have won at Kindra, but I think a fair result in the end.
Yeah, come on. 1 point. We came back. I just took a shot and luckily went in. Let's go.
A couple of tough injuries in the first half. I thought it was a good response from the guys. Only one team was going to win it at the end, and a couple of bounces didn't go our way, but we'll take a point and move on to Philly. So.
The TIFO was great. It was a lot of fun doing it. Honestly, if I could wake up tomorrow and do it all over again, I would. The challenge was so much fun. I would love to do it again. I can't wait to make new ones. And the Herbers goal, Herbers is my dude. It was just so beautiful. And there's nothing like the goal that kicks off the season. It just marks the tempo. It was awesome. Thank you, Herbers. Beautiful. I wish the Chihos one would have counted. It was also really cool. But we'll get them next time. We'll get 3 points in Philadelphia.
Yes, everyone is invited to join us by the ambulance. In the next games, we're gonna have a taco truck too, with the groups Red Love and Fambulance. Join us. Everything is going to be free.
Nice.